for every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction, that's the saying. For every cause, there's an effect. And that's part of our daily life. We go through that every single day. And so I agree with the quote, "There is no fire without smoke," by John Haywood. An example would be, you know, if you're driving on the freeway and you want to get somewhere quicker than the speed limit will allow you, you go like at 80 miles an hour. So the consequences can be you either get a ticket or you get wherever you want quicker. Putting in the effort for school, like if you're going through 4 or 5 years of school to get your bachelor's degree, if you put in the effort, that'd be the cause for the effect of getting a bachelor's degree, and you might be able to get a job, a good job. Putting in the effort of actually trying to do this speech without paperwork like this, that would be a benefit. It'd be a cause and effect. So, in conclusion, everything has a cause and effect, and that's what this quote is talking about. There is no fire without smoke. That's it.
Really fast.
Bad, like, because we lost or bad? It was bad. It was 10-0 in the 5th inning, and they just killed the game. Like, they're like, wow. But I want to do that.
All right, Anadil, I like the opening statement that you've got with the cause and effect idea, and the tie into the quote is pretty good. It sounds like your point of view is fine. You don't really have a preview of the contents, and so I'm kind of wondering, because it's not particularly well structured or organized, what the page gets you, the page in your hand. I assume that it was notes about the outline of what you were going to talk about, but you don't preview, and there's not a lot of signposting in the supporting structure, so I don't think that it helps you that much, and it does, you know, it wasn't hugely distracting, but at one point you had the quote in one hand, the page in the other, and it looked a little bit like you're flapping around when you were, you know, doing any kind of gesture, and I think you want to avoid that as much as possible. Your voice projects nicely. There's okay variety in your voice. The pacing, I'll tell you what happens every time you do look down at the page. There's a pause and there's a hesitation, and I think that that exaggerates it a little bit. Your facial expressions are okay, although I do think you could be a bit more involved. Same thing with your eye contact. It's plenty satisfactory. I don't think that there's anything obviously wrong with it, but you don't really get much of a chance to engage the audience because you're not speaking for much time. It's only 1 minute and 22 seconds. At the end of the presentation, I thought that you had an okay summary line, but then you beat it up with that final "that's it," you know, the Porky Pig exit line that we're trying to avoid using. And I think that what you had right before that would have worked a little bit better. All right, thank you very much. Connie, if you would come and get yourself some topics and send RJ in, please.